Hi guys, my name is Miller, welcome back to a new livestream, and we're back with a new livestream and the second time with a golden cup for the Durty30. I think I did the first ever livestream on this car was a year ago. It has been a while. It's the first, I think the first ever golden cup we've had that has a returning event, so it's quite special. But to start off again, hi everyone, welcome back to the stream. How is everyone doing? Hope everyone had a good Friday, and let me know what your plans are for this weekend. Feel free to let me know. By the way, the tune today that you can find on the left side over there is the maxed out tune for the Durty30. So if you are struggling, you can use it as a reference tune. Always try to adapt around it. Is a Durty30 worth it? Well, it can go two directions. So first of all, it's not a bad car. I'm not gonna say it's bad. It's a good car. 8.2 seconds, reasonable. But you have to question yourself. Which one do I want more? Do I want the P1 GTR Pebble Beach Edition, which is a 5-star purple star car, or do I want this one? So the choice is rather hard to make. Anyways, I saw Samuel GT2. You were the first one to jump into the chat. Normally you would get the license plate today, but because this license plate is something rather special for me, because I put my sub count on the back, I won't be able to give you the license plate today. So sorry about that, mate. Hopefully you're fine with this. Oops, sorry, that's my bad. But yeah, if you think about it, so since last year in January, when I did this live stream, I think it was mid-January, I was at 3,700 subscribers, and I remember doing 90 gold keys of pulls. And a year later, we are at 16,600. The channel has grown so much. Thank you very much, everyone who's watching here, who's been here, who joined in later on. Doesn't matter, everyone, thank you very much for joining the movement, joining the channel. Okay, so first off, something that I wanted to talk about before I would get started today is about the rewards that we get from this year's golden cup. So I went back to watch the video today of the last golden cup, and I went there to compare both cups to see which one rewards better prices and which one is more worth it. And in general, we can see that the money that you win has been halved. There's 110 less gold keys, so the rewards have dropped. Not gold keys, gold coins, sorry, my bad. So there is less gold coins. Okay, you get more uncommon fusion parts, but now you get 14 instead of 7 last year, so it gets doubled. But 4 fusion parts are really not the problem. You got the same rare fusion parts, if I recall correctly. You get less epics, but just 2. 4 less epics. You get 3 this year. Last year was 5. There are no bronze keys this time around. Last time we would get 180 bronze keys, but of course that's just a small difference. Basically, you can leave it aside. Silver keys has been the same, but you only get 5 gold keys compared to last year being 10 gold keys. But of course, you have to take into consideration that last time, when you wanted to actually get the Durty30, it just came out, so basically no one had it from the crates. And second of all, 24 days and 2 hours. I don't know why this is going to be 24 days. I have to see. But last time around, the crates, not many people know this, but the crates there now, you can see on the right side, for 700 bronze keys. Last year, actually, those were for hard cash. It was like €3 or €3.50 for a crate last year, which was a lot of money. They only did that once to a golden cup, so that's why it was kind of a merge between a flash event golden cup. But they changed it since then to different crate. Anyways, let's get this started. So this car is maxed out. The tune you can see on the left is a tune that you might be able to use, but it's just literally serves as a reference tune. Yeah, you can only get the 6.9, not by sheer luck, I think. It's mostly, okay, it could be some luck that you have to stick the launch perfectly right. I'm not gonna say those guys are not skilled. They're skilled, otherwise you can't hit those times. But it's crazy to get such a time in general. It's on the right, yeah, but it's my left leg. I have to left, like I have to look left at it. It's mirrored. I messed up. Thank you very much, Dankpack Gaming. Also, in terms of difficulty level compared to last time, Difficulty level is a lot lower compared to last year. Last year difficulty level was a 9.5 on the second to last race because I got stuck on that one. And this year it's actually a 9.7 on the final race. Okay, I must say I don't like the Durty30, but with this look, the replay mode, it does look good. That darkness on the background, it looks good. Good. Emil, do you know if you can use the 4GT in the event, or do we need to have the Heritage Edition? Matthias, Daniel, I'm not really sure what's gonna happen. I have no information on that matter yet. I'll have to see what is gonna happen. No one knows exactly what we can expect, what kind of event it will be, and how it will pan out, because apparently Kamich noticed, put this on the subreddit, the Reddit for the game. He put out it's not really like a lock-in system, so it could be a complete new kind of event, so no one knows exactly what we can expect from it. The Durty30 does kind of look like the Plymouth Prowler, but with the difference is that the Prowler is, I think because the Prowler is open, it doesn't look as good. I must say I would have preferred. I'm not really 100% really hot rod kind of guy. I prefer, but if I watch hot rod, I prefer the one with the smaller tires in the front and then a big fat rims on the back. That's the one that I prefer. That of course is my own preferences. And I honestly don't really like the shift pattern for this car. The perfect shift zone is just so tight. So tight. How many Liberty Walks M3 did you pull? You pulled 2.5 garages. I pulled 1.5. Yeah, I think I pulled 1.5. I had 9 in total. I still want the white one. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. I got 300 silver keys yesterday from support, so I might be spending on those. But yeah. Okay, so guys, like Kamich says, so it might be able to be like the Legends event, where we'll be able to choose which cars out of the cars listed in the lock-ins. So we'll have to see what happens. I must say, if it's going to be an event where you have to use the 4GT, and you have to buy the 4GT with gold, I'm kind of gonna be pissed about that, because from day one, they told me it will be all for free. Okay, you can buy it for gold, gold is free to get, but I think it would be kind of ridiculous if they expect us to spend gold coins on such a big event. Honestly, I think that would really infuriate me, honestly. Oh, by the way, after this race, I need to give you guys a tip for something. Okay, we just smoked this race. Hello, 7 Clubs. Hello, Lautaro Ferreira. Welcome back to the stream. Antoinette Jones, I saw you yesterday. Okay, I need to show you guys something real quickly before we get this thing going. This is something that I might be mentioning multiple times in the stream, just so you guys know. This week, apparently from next season on, there will be no RP in the Jerry's calendar anymore. So what could happen is that the Jerry's calendar is going to be reset. By Thursday I will be on the second to last day, so I would miss out 3 gold keys if I turn out to miss out on the RP. So if you're on the end of the thing, just make sure you have taken a screenshot of the final day before something might happen to you and it gets reset and you might lose out on keys. Alright? Just so you guys know, be sure, be prepared, better safe than sorry. If nothing happens, that's good. If nothing happens, that's good, but if something does happen, just know you're prepared. Hi, I'm from Iraq and I love you. Sorry I can't pronounce your name, but welcome back to the live stream. Hi Susie, hi Mike, hi Ninja Firm. People are joining in. What's the best way to get cash? I'm really broke upgrading this. Honestly, the best way to get cash is just by racing online or doing just your daily cups. If you complete 15 cups, 15 times 12 is 162. I correctly. Is it 60? 15 times 12? I think I messed up there. Yeah, I definitely messed up there. 15 times 12. No, it's 180. Is it? 15 times. Yes, it's 180, right? I'm gonna need a calculator. I'm messing up thing. My calculate. I'm becoming an engineer and I can't even do 15 times 12. Yeah, 180. Yeah, that's what I thought about. See, something's not right with me tonight. My brain is like going complete haywire. Will I do live races? I will have to see in the end how long I have left for tonight. If I have some gas left, I might be going online. Maybe in the... Oh! Is that a GT40 as an opponent? Wait, let's slow down. Let's slow down. That's a GT40 as an opponent. Oh, that's the GT40. Yes, come on. You can't lose. Okay, that's the GT40 as you got. Well, let's look at the opponent. So we got Linda racing us in a new GT40, the one that you will be able to unlock. So maybe you can get a nice... Oh, there it is. Oh, it looks good. Without the stickers, it kind of looks good. Not gonna lie. I must say, I would definitely be down for it. I can't wait to unlock it. I'm currently working. Today I finished the CUDA, the Plymouth CUDA, and I am now, I'm now waiting for the. Oh, okay, so I'm now waiting. I showed the wrong menu. Let me go real quick to the studio. I'm now waiting to get my XJ220 delivered and my Carrera GT. I will be getting some parts for the Carrera GT, sell it, and then focus solely on the XJ220. Because I just finished my 8th car today, and after the XJ220 I will be going for the GT40 because I'm still stuck in the story mode. Thank Pat, the best tip I can give you, do not use the NSXR in the story mode. It's gonna be a pain at some point, trust me. Antoinette, the event is gonna be returning every couple of weeks apparently, so if you miss out one time, no worries, it will come back anyways. But I do have the question though, what happens if you miss on the event on purpose? Like, what example, if it's 30 races and it's 29 races of events, of rewards, what if you do the 29 races and then you just stop? Can you do 29 races forever and always get rewards? That's a nice way to look at it. By the way, Mikhail Maloftis, thank you very much for subscribing. How did Nick DNF this race? I don't know. I just hit sub 1 second and Nick be like, nope, not even gonna challenge this race. Chito Miranda, welcome to the stream. Hopefully I didn't mess up your name. Is it Chito or Quito? What opponent do we have here? Oh, the 8C Competizione. One. Honestly, the GT, what am I talking? The Durty30 is not too bad of a car. It's rather fast. It's a fast car. 8.2 maxed out. It's quite consistent as well between 8.2 to 8.3. Maybe not the best car to run online maxed out because of it's gonna lose a lot of races in the 8.2 lobby. So maybe rather put it in 8.6. But it's a car that can beat the dyno. So that's a good aspect for it. But if you want to have the P1 GTR, I would definitely go for the P1 GTR, hands down. 150% double, yeah. We don't do 100% double, we go 150 on that one. Imagine if I hit a 0.999 again. That would be pure coincidence. Ian Grindel, honestly, there are no tricks. I get this question a lot, honestly, and there are no tricks to pulling certain cars. That's the way that I can say, oh. I don't know if some people noticed that last night, but last night I didn't drink any water because I remembered that I forgot. I remember that I forgot. I'm really not having the best day. Today I'm sleepy. No, I'm not sleepy, I'm just distracted today. But yeah, yesterday I didn't have any water with me during the live stream. So I was really not prepared whatsoever. But today I'm prepared. I have my water back. I should ask them for sponsoring. It's healthy to drink. 247 kilometers per hour speed trap. Will this be able to do? Yes, of course it will be able to be done. What are my 3 favorite cars? I think that's a very hard question. Because I think I'm not really sure how I can reply to that question. My favorite cars can just vary over so many different aspects in terms of, it could be my favorite car in terms of my own preference, maybe the story behind it. So I think that's a rather tricky question. If I had to pick an all-time favorite because of the game, I would go with the 918 Spider, because it was my first card that I elited without even thinking, and it turned out to be such a good choice by me back in the day. And I was able to run it without nitrous faster than with nitrous, so it was just a killing machine online. But on the other hand, there are so many other cards that I absolutely love. Okay, let's do this thing. I'm gonna go over each tier and ask you guys what your favorite car is. So let's start with tier 1. What is your favorite tier 1 car? If you could pick any tier 1 car, which one would be your favorite? I think I would go with the Boss. The Boss 302, definitely the best tier 1 car in my opinion. That's of course my opinion. One. Oh, see, this is it's gonna be able to beat this easy. I don't really think you can count in KG's Rocket Bunny, because that's a tier 2. So I'm getting the Focus Trackster and the Civic. The Boss, yeah, the Boss Trackster. Civic. I'm getting the Civ. Many Civic fans out there. VTech power kicking in there. Okay, let's move on to the next race. All the job for the Devil 16 and how much AP have. Oh, I'm messing out on the chat in here. We talking about Devil 16? Wait, Devil 16 is an Asphalt 8 now? There's actually a game that has a Devil 16? Wow. No love for the Veloster. I'm most surprised no love for the Abarth. Because like, Donna would definitely be out here immediately just screaming out Abarth. Because she loves giving them to everyone anyways. No way that car can have 5,000. No way that car can have 5,000 brake horsepower. Like, if you think about it, 5,000 brakes horsepower, that's not even possible. WX Rue YT, the best tune can be found on the right side for you guys every couple of seconds. So it will pop up in a couple of seconds and it's a rotating. There it is. And there you can find the best tune for the car being maxed out. By the way, I absolutely love this new feature where it just shows all the parts. You can get all the parts. And you only have to collect once, like you have it with the crates. This is such a good addition. Honestly, this is like probably one of the best choices they've made. Alongside with the next race button. And also they removed the thing where it goes like shaky before... It goes like kind of shaky before you actually get the prize. But those are like the small details, but they change the game experience by so much. How much is this time? Ooh, I was actually slower this time. I was actually slow by this time. Okay, now tier 2. Which one would you guys... Which one is your favorite tier 2 car? If I could pick a tier 2 car, I would go with a 4C Spider. I absolutely love the 4C Spider. I don't know why, that thing just has something with me. I think it's because it was the first... I think back in the day, before we had the 718, that was a car that was the fastest tier 2 car, I believe. And it was such a beauty of a car, and I got it and I maxed out. That was the first ever maxed out car that I had. And it's such a beast of a car, honestly. It's really nice. One. Go. Getting some nice races in here. Difficulty level from... It looks like difficulty level for the first 20 races is kind of doable, and then they make it harder. By like, a lot harder. The LF1, okay, that's a very underrated car. The LF1 is definitely a very underrated car. Thank you very much for the 60 gold coins, Jess. 300 SL, I completely forgot about that one, Damantas. Completely forgot about one. Oh, now I have to choose. Would I go for the 300 SL or would I go for... I think I will go with the 300 SL. 300 SL is definitely also a very, very nice car. Definitely. No, I'm not really a big fan of a DB5. I'm not really a huge fan of that. Oh, the McLaren F1. Soon that car will be able to be actually unlocked. For real. Okay, now tier 3. What is your favorite tier 3? In terms of looks? No. I'm doubting between the M3 GTS. Between the M3 GTS with the new liveries, or the AC Cobra, the Shelby Cobra 427. I'm doubting between those two. I'm not 100% sure which one of the two it is. The California, I think that's also a quite forgotten car, the Ferrari California. Not many people have it, I believe. It's a very forgotten car. M2 Competition, Ramsey's BRZ. Oh, that's a beauty as well. Ramsey's BRZ is a gorgeous car. But I must say, I think I prefer the Subaru Rocket Bunny over Ramsey's BRZ, just because of the wing on the back. But I must say, like, Ramsey's Subaru has a specific color that makes it pop better. This thing literally just shoots away from the starting line. This thing is fast. Okay, next race, race 16. Liberty Walk Murcielago. Ooh, that would be amazing if we could get a Liberty Walk Murcielago at one point. Ooh, that would be dope. Liberty Walk Murcielago. Oof. I hope they add that car to the game. Honestly, that thing looks good. Flash! And we got it. I made this Liberty Walk M4. Also a very nice choice. Okay, I think in Tier 4, the favorite one from you guys and will be either the F40 or the F50. Definitely, I think if I would ask you guys which one would be your favorite Tier 4 car, most of the replies will be F40 or F50. I think I'm quite sure about that. I'm reasonably see F40. HP 750. Oh, the RX-7 Rocket Bunny. Oh, the Urban Outlaw. I forgot about the Urban Outlaw. Yeah, I think for me the Urban Outlaw. I think, yeah, if I had to choose, maybe the Urban Outlaw or the R8 Liberty Walk. R8 Liberty Walk. That's some tricky thing. Like every tier we go up, it gets harder and harder to pick for. I see lots of Liberty Walk NSXs. I didn't know that car was so popular. I didn't expect people to really like that car. Richard Donis, I must have missed your question. Sorry. Can you just repeat the question? I'm trying to keep up with the messages. Oh, the Countach. Oh, Shaw's Jaguar. Definitely a very forgotten one. Very, very, very forgotten one. I think one of the most forgotten cars in Tier 4 is Dej's AMG GT. And also Letty's Corvette. I think those two cars, I don't think anyone even runs those anymore online. Definitely. The ACR also a very nice car. Kurt's Mustang. Kurt's Mustang is gorgeous. There are so many let's at the end of the stream, let's go back and let's see which cars are the most forgotten ones. I wanna go back. I wanna go see which cars are the most forgotten ones we have in game. There are so many cars that people will be like, wow, did we have that car? Definitely. Now let's continue with doing this. Okay, now the biggest question of them all. Which one is your favorite Tier 5 car? Which one is it? I won't be able to choose. Honestly, I wouldn't be able to choose which one would be my favorite Tier 5 car. I would have absolutely no clue. There's just so many. Quinton Brothers Camaro, Javelin coming in. Apollo Intensa Emozione. Oh my god, so many. So many cars. Shax Koenigsegg, P1 GTR. The Veneno, definitely also a very nice car. Max 720S. I would pick the Vorstein over the 720S, the regular one, because it just looks a little bit meaner. That's my own opinion. Rotana, also quite a forgotten one if you ask about it. Huracan Performante Spy, the 650S Liberty Walk. Definitely. C10 Tiffany, also a quite forgotten car if you think about it. The Chiron, yes. Regera. One. Go. One of the most forgotten Tier 5 cars, I believe, is the ACR Extreme Aero package. Everyone literally hated that car. I remember how when that car was a Prestige Cup car, everyone absolutely hated that car. No one liked it. But it's such an underrated car in general. It's not too bad. Okay, the 720S is cool, but I think the 720S Vorsteiner is a little bit meaner and it fits more to that profile. Vulcan AMR 8 Pro, definitely a good car. Ooh, there we go against the Countach. 2, 1, go. Alright guys, don't forget to help me remind me that I have to take screenshots on races 25, 28 and the final race, I think it is. If it's the same, 25, 28 and the final race. Let me go check real quickly. Thank you very much for the 150 gold and we're back over the 150,000. Yes boys. Now with the fact that I can't buy a second car anymore to get extra components in, yeah, my gold is going back up again. But hopefully, Fast Burton, hopefully in 2 seasons time, Fast Burton, you might be able to see me back in From the Shadows 1. Because I'm hoping to go for the Purple Star 488 Pista to put it next to my other Purple Star 488 Pista. So I have to take a screenshot at race 25, 28 and the final race. Help me remind me guys. Brian's R34, also quite forgotten one if you think about it. The CUDA Custom, oh you mean the Torque? I think the Torque is also rather, no, I think the most forgotten tier 5 car would be the 70th anniversary F12. That's also definitely the F12 Benedetta. Ooh, 177, also quite a tough one. Also rather forgotten. I didn't assume we'll just go back over every garage that I have, starting from tier 1 to see which cars are the most forgotten one in each tier. There are definitely some cars out there that you guys be like, oh wow, wow, how could I forgot about that one? Okay, 321 kilometers per hour, easy peasy. We beat this one. The SLR 722, that's a car that has been a game. When I started playing, I even did a daily battle with this with the SLR McLaren. But then they pulled it out. It used to be Brunel's, like, so the guy that drives with the Spano, if I'm correctly, it used to be his boss car. But they swapped it out, which is a shame because that car was so beautiful. And compared to the Spano, I would take the SLR McLaren any day. Honestly, no doubt about it. No doubt about it. The 911R, I'm not really a huge fan of the 911R. I think it's just more personal feeling. Okay, the story behind the 911R is a nice story behind it, but in general, in terms of the looks of the car, I'm not really a huge fan of it. I don't think the 4-star Venom GT is forgotten because it's a car that is used quite a lot. And because it's a fast car, it's a 4-star. It's the fastest 4-star car, I believe. Maybe just behind. No, it's the second fastest behind the Sesto Elemento. But I think that one is not as forgotten. Maybe underrated rather than forgotten. Because maybe people do have the car, but they just don't run that car. Thoughts on the 488 Pista? It's slow. No, the Pista. Oh wow, I was messing up with the 488 Spider. Sorry, my bad. The 488 Pista is a gorgeous piece of machinery. Thank you very much, Emrys. Don't forget to take a screenshot next race. The Hollandse Strijders. Thank you very much for subscribing. I think that's the weirdest name so far I've seen as a YouTube channel. I want to see later on. I'm gonna see if they upload videos or something. Okay, the yellow Centenario Roadster. 2, 1, go. Okay, let's see. Can we get the 0.9999? Oh, 1.025. Don't forget to take a screenshot of this race, right? Because we need to post this on our Instagram and on Twitter. If you haven't yet, as you can see under my name, there is the Instagram and the Twitter for you guys to follow. I mostly put there the final times in case you ever miss a live stream or anything, or you just don't have the time to watch it. I will put it up there. The various times that you need to be. But I'm gonna lower the camera a little bit more. See me a little bit better. I think Snell GT2, the regular Pyra, is forgotten just because it's rather slow for its performance. But yeah. Okay, so we did race 25, so next one is the race 28 that we have to. That's going to be the speed trap. Continental GT isn't forgotten, but definitely one of the most hated. I think you're talking about the GT Speed. The other GT is not as forgotten. I think it's the GT Speed that is forgotten. The new GT is kind of alright, honestly. When I saw it for first, I wasn't really very happy with it. Because I'm not really a big fan of the Continental GT. I'm not really a big fan of those Bentleys, Rolls Royces in terms of cars. And the new GT is definitely catching on me. Bruce Alexander and Aces versus Arcade 12. Shout out to you guys. F-Type, SVR or the X Crossbow. The Crossbow definitely a very forgotten car. And I have a feeling Donkervoort will also end up in that area. The white Subaru, Tejas Subaru, really, wow. Any thoughts on being able to exchange parts with teammates? I'm honestly not a big fan of that because I feel like it's a system that could be exploited to a rather big... it could be very exploited. I'm not really a big fan with the items that can be exploited. I just sense that people will be able to just create modded accounts, exchange items, and then their account get banned, and then the illegal items got changed into legal items, which is not what we want to see, really. In reality, we don't really want to see that. 276 speed trap. I need to take a screenshot of this. 1, go. Yeah, I think we hit it. Yeah, we definitely hit it. We definitely hit it. Oh, where's the text-to-speech? There is no text-to-speech. No! I'm disappointed y'all forgot about the MC12. We didn't forget about the MC12, my dude. The MC12 is not an underrated car. The MC12 is it's not overrated, it's a good car in general. I absolutely love it. I used to have a poster as a kid. But yeah. Messages. Hardly see any F12 TDFs, and also no A12 Superfast. That's also, I think, a guy that kind of got forgotten over time. GT2 RS definitely. Oh, wow, I was not paying attention at all. Shame on me. There we go. I did notice that the Ford logo, it's not darker, it seems like a little bit more vintage. The Ford logo seems to be a little bit more vintage than it used to be. McLaren Senna should definitely be added to the game. Definitely. Okay, that's it, guys. Final race, and then we'll go over all the various cars that we have to see which one is the most forgotten one. Oh yes, P1 GTR. Look at the P1 GTR though. Like, I almost don't want to beat it. I don't want to beat it. No, I don't want to beat it. No. Okay, we got it. I slowed down just because I wanted to have a nice final view on this car because it looks so good. Okay, we got the 5 gold keys. Let me take a screenshot real quickly, and hopefully the replay shot is kind of decent that we can get to see the P1 GTR in some nice shots, because that car, that opponent, oh, that P1 GTR looks so good. Look at it. Oh no, you missed it. The P1 GTR Pebble Beach Edition is a good car. Honestly, if you can go for that car, it's a nice collector's item and it looks absolutely gorgeous. I think it's the best P1 GTR we have down here. Shout out for Danilo Rocha and Brazil. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna go back to the. Okay, I'll take some gas out. I'll take a full tank of gas. I'll do one run to see. I'm gonna do a very slow time for the leaderboard. Gotta go for a very slow time for the leaderboard to see how many people actually completed Gold Cup today. I'm curious to see how many people completed today's Gold Cup. Lex Luthor back at it again. Ooh, FDS Water, fast button, number 6, my dude. Wow. Damn. 8.257 fast button. Do you have the same tune as I have like mentioned here in the live stream on the bottom? Shout out to Fast Burton in 6th place. That's insane. Doing good, man. Wow. Okay, let's do a slow race. let's do a slow race to see how many people we have in game actually having completed. We're gonna take it slow. Imagine driving a 6th gear with this car and just having like flooring it. I'm definitely gonna be the slowest car, but okay, let's put nitrous in there. And look at how it accelerates like mad. Okay, let's see how many people we have that already completed today's cup. I'm really curious. Okay, we got 22.28 seconds, which is a very long time. I'm not even slowest. Wow. Okay, I guess. Not even the slowest one out there. We have still like, if you think about it, 5,000 people already completed the cup today. That's a lot of people. 5,000 people. Okay, let's see this. Let's do a decent run now. 2, 1, go. Perfect shift, perfect shift. Yeah, we're going 50. I think this will be a good time. This has to be a good time. No, it was a bad time. That was a bad time. I hoped it to be a little bit better. 348, I think not even in the top 1,000. Yeah. But I'll do that another time. I'll focus a little bit myself around this. First, I want to check something. Is there anything here? No, I don't want this offer. Is there any offers? No. Apparently, some people have been getting the offers already for the Formula Italia finale, which I haven't yet. Okay, now let's just quickly go back over a couple of garages to see which cars are the most forgotten ones in game. Okay, let's go back. Garage number 1, tier 1. I'm not gonna go over these ones because these are the recent cars in general. Not as forgotten, so we can say we still have them here. Prismatic, also I think the Prismatic is a car that will be forgotten after a very long time. The Judge looks good. This screen, the Judge looks very good. Nope, nothing special here. No, nothing special here. I must say the Veloster, Hyundai Veloster is kind of like an underdog. It's kind of forgotten. The shit Rocco here. The F-150 SVT Raptor is one that many people hated back in the days, but now it's like, it's something that people don't really forgot about it, but they wouldn't. That's not the first one they would think about having it in game. Okay, what we have for here, nothing really too special. These are kind of regular cars we will see often. Yeah, nothing. I don't think any of these cars here are forgotten so far. This one is one that will definitely be forgotten over time. The Subaru BRZ. I think this one will be over a long time. I think this is one of the cars that will be forgotten. Because it came out once. You don't see it online. I haven't seen anyone online with it. But yeah, and these two are definitely two cars that will be very rare because they have the purple star because of a glitch. So, what do we have here? The C63 Coupe 507. This is definitely a car that is forgotten in game because no one basically runs with it. I don't even think I ran with it. Did I? Oh, it has a, wow, I have 28 miles on it. How I did it, I have no idea. No idea how I did it with it. I think this is one of the most forgotten cars in Tier 3. I think, yeah, I think I would put this one as the #1 most forgotten car in Tier 3. Yeah, let's see what do we have next. Nothing too special here. My all-white garage. We have the California here. This is also a rather forgotten one. Oh, nothing here. My Liberty Walk M3 garage. M4. F-Type. Oh, Black Series. The SLS Black Series. Also, definitely a car that will be forgotten over time. MFK, thank you very much for subscribing. Yeah, thank you very much for subscribing. I think the SLS Black Series, definitely. I would love to see a Prestige Cup coming back for this car. It looks good. It's not the fastest out there. It's a car that will, over time, be forgotten that we have it. For being such a beautiful car, it's a shame. Okay, what else do we have? S15. We have here. Nothing too special. The Grand Cherokee definitely also a card that many people forget about in game. Nothing too. Oh, the Viper ACR. I pulled some extra colors of this card. HP 750. This is also a card that will be forgotten by many people, just because not many people have this card. This snakeskin edition. I don't even have this. Did I run with this car? I don't even have mileage on this car. I don't even have mileage on this car. But this is also a card that definitely will be forgotten over time. Just because there's no real use to it. Okay, let's just see through it. Nothing too special here. M4 GTS, not really forgotten. We got some... Oh, my game. This blue looking... Oh, these rims look so good. With the update that they made on the Liberty Walk GTR R35, this car became such a good looking car. I'm just gonna quickly shift to the Tier 5. My back garage is of a Tier 5. NSX over there. We have... 675 LT Spider. Definitely a car that is forgotten. Definitely. This car is so underrated. But definitely a car that is forgotten. A 675 LT. It's not too bad of a car, but it's just it had no purpose so far. So far it didn't really have a purpose. Yes, the 1LE. The 1LE is also a car that is forgotten. Not this not just also the ZL1 LNE, but also the Tier 4, the ZL1, that is also a rather forgotten car. What else do we have here? Crossbow R. I think this is a car that is rather forgotten as well. Yeah, this is a car that not many people are worried. I don't even think there are that many people who were a big fan of this car in general. And I think so. Alongside this car, we can definitely say that where is it? The Aventador SV Coupe, which is a car that I feel should have a small buff with it, and should come back as a Prestige Cup car because of its look. It will definitely be a player-based favorite, even though it's slow. It will be a favorite for some people to see this car back. And this was honestly the first car that I got to under the 10 seconds. Centenario Roadster, which is standing in the back of my garages. And then I think dress could be said is not really as forgotten. Maybe the SVR F-Type could be considered as kind of forgotten. PS1 GT, the regular one, compared to the Sleipnir. Bruce Alexander, thank you very much for subscribing. What do we have here? The Lycan. I even completely forgot this car was in the game. Definitely. The Lycan is also a car that I'm quite surprised we haven't seen any cups for this car coming back. It's not too bad. Wait, I have to see. 83 miles on it. Khalifa Green. I didn't even have the final stage 6 for this car. This is a car that came out like way back in the day. This I think was the 4th or something prestige car I've ever played with. R8. The regular R8 V10 2016 model. Very underrated, forgotten car alongside the Vorsteiner variant. The Vorsteiner variant is less underrated. You can see it still quite often in a 10.1 lobby because it's a good car. It can run slightly sub-dyno, so in general it can be said it's a good car. What do we have here? The Mono, I'm not sure if you can consider the Mono as being a lost car. DB11 perhaps. Celine S1. C10 for sure. And alongside the C10, the Viper ACR Extreme IRA package. That's definitely 2 cars. These 2 cars over here, forgotten cars. Underrated, forgotten cars. Nothing really too special here. This one. GT3 RS YSAC package. This is, I feel, the most forgotten Porsche out there. The GT3 RS YSAC package. I don't know why, or even the 911 Turbo S. No, if I had to pick, I think 911 Turbo S versus this one, which will be the most forgotten? I think the Turbo S would be the more forgotten one between. Yeah, definitely. I don't even know how fast this car is. The Turbo S? Like, I don't even know why I have this car upgraded. I have one fusion pod installed. One. That's such a huge achievement, having one fusion pod installed for this car. Wow, I'm so proud of myself. What's next? The McLaren garage. So this one is... I don't think there's really any to be said that I've forgotten. But I do have, like, this car is absolutely gorgeous and I absolutely loved it. I have this car. Did I max it out almost? Yeah, almost maxed out. And I absolutely love this car. Absolutely gorgeous piece of machinery with this livery. I wish I had the yellow one though. What do we have here? Liberty Walk Aventador garage. This is literally a sick garage. And I think this one the best color in the game, because this is the color that I was able to pick during my visit to the office. So this is Pohutukawa. Yep, Pohutukawa. This is it. This is my color. I was able to make this preset and I absolutely love it. This car is... No, Jess, I'm wondering I'm absolutely loving this piece. Ah. Gorgeous. But of course, I can say like the blue also looks good. But I think I would go for the Pohutukawa. Just because it's a funny name. What else do we have here? Centenario, Sesto Elemento. The Performante Spider. I think the Performante is more forgotten than the Performante Spider. So I have the white one. And I also have the green one if I'm correct. Yep, here it is, the green one. I think these two are the... Yeah. This one over here together with the Performante. I think the Performante is one of the most forgotten ones alongside the Murcielago SV, because I feel like the performance of the SV isn't as fast as it should be. It should be slightly faster than what it currently is. Because right now, and it's not really that nice of a shift pattern. Underrated car. Underrated fast. Like, underrated and mostly forgotten. But can I also... I think you can also say about SVJ, you don't see many of those running around lately. Okay, back next to the next garage, which is the Ferrari garage. The Portofino, yes. The Portofino. Forgotten car. Hands down. I thought that even... for a moment, I even thought this was a tier 4 car. Definitely forgotten car, but absolutely love... No, not this part. Absolutely love the roof animation. The roof animation, look at how much work has to be done to get this roof animation to work. Like, this is insane. Wow. That's the first garage. And the second garage, we can say... Oh, this is something that will piss off many people. This is something that I know, this pisses off a lot of people during my streams. I have a LaFerrari. And it has 19 miles on it, and that's it. I haven't even run more than 19 miles on this car. This is like the people's unicorn. People would go hands down for this car. They would give up everything. And I haven't even ran this car in general. Gorgeous car. Not forgotten because it's a unicorn for people. I think I would go for this one to be a rather forgotten car. The A12 Superfast. This is actually not too bad of a car. And this is of course one of my favorite cars, Purple Star 40 Pista. Worked my butt off to get that one. What is next? Okay, yeah, this I think we can say this is a forgotten garage in general. Definitely this one, the California with the lips, right? I remember making that video. I had a good laugh making that video. Like, imagine spending so much money on getting the Aperta and then driving it for only 83 miles. But yeah, this definitely forgotten car, and I think kind of hated car. You don't see any Aperta in game anymore, I think. You don't even see them running online. Because it's a weird shift pattern. Okay, what do you have here? Okay, the Porsche is less forgotten. I think this one is... I think from the Porsches that we have, from the 70th anniversary, I think this is the most forgotten one. Just because it was given out for free and in a very funky way. I think this is the most forgotten Porsche out there. You guys probably right now are like, oh wow, I forgot about this one being in game. Definitely. The A12 Superfast is good for online racing. No doubt about it. Do you know if they will ever do a Holy Trinity event in the game? I don't think they are allowed to do it in general, because I don't think you can compare them in terms of speed. I read it somewhere that some of them don't even like to have their cars compared. But I could be wrong. Okay, this is the Flash event garage. Not really forgotten, but expensive. Okay, Fast and the Furious. We're back now at the Fast. This one. Hands down the most forgotten one. I think this one is the most forgotten one of all the Fast and the Furious cars, because it has no real story around it. It just misses the story. This is the least used one out of all the one. I don't even see this one online. I think it's because it has a funky shift pattern. But this one is very forgotten. That's the way that I feel about this. Quite forgotten. Quite a forgotten car. It looks gorgeous. Not gonna say anything about that, but. And what is the next one? We have the next garage over here, which is, ooh, Hobbs Demon. I'm getting to see some cars here. Whoa, why is this car doing here? These two cars do not belong here. They're not Fast and the Furious. Okay, oh, Roman's Murcielago. Roman's Murcielago, that's also a car that is kind of like slowly going into the background. You can still see some in the 7.7 lobby, as it's a rather fast car. And then I think this will be the last garage here. Shaw's F-Type. I think we can say this is the completely forgotten garage. Letty's Rally Fighter. Letty's Rally Fighter. Come on. This thing. Completely forgotten. Ramsey's BRZ. Completely forgotten. Letty's Stingray. Completely forgotten. Shaw's F-Type. Completely forgotten. And also it takes AMG GT. Completely forgotten. The only one that is kept still alive is the BR9, just because of its performance. And I think now we're into the story modes. MX-5, forgotten car, just because it becomes useless after the Tempest series. So I think no one even ran this car after finishing the Tempest series. Well, at least I didn't. After I finished Tempest, I was like, yep, I'm done with this. I'm fine. Reasonably forgotten car. Never know, we might be getting back the events for the various Fast and the Furious cars coming up back this year again. Hopefully they do recycle some of them, because the cars are now, I think, 1.5 to 2 years old. Some new players might not have them, and it would be nice to have a rerun, and people who already have the cars don't have to spend extra money, and people who want to buy them get the option to buy them. Okay, now back to the Durty30, and then I'm gonna close out the stream. Okay, gonna get some sleep in. No, I still have to play some Asphalt 9. I'm really slacking in my team. Have to catch up to get some score. So anyways, guys, we still got 130 people watching the stream. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I'm gonna close off here. Thank you guys for watching. RDRS5 Liberty Walk. I'm not really sure if it's gonna be next season or the season after it. There's no real certainty about it. They can always switch it again. It's a mess, honestly. So we don't exactly know which one it's going to be. I'm trying to get the information out next week, Wednesday. Make sure, like before I'm off, make sure to take a screenshot of your Jerry's calendar before the end of the season, if you're in the end of this calendar. If it turns out to be reset, then you can ask them to reward you the gold keys that you just missed out. Because imagine working 26 days and then missing out the final day. That would really, really, really hurt. So make sure you take a screenshot soon, because Thursday the RP rewards are supposed to be removed. And if the calendar gets reset and you lose out on 3 gold keys and you have no proof that you were on that day, they can't help you out. If you have a picture and they do randomly reset it for everyone, you are prepared and you can go ask them. Alright guys, I'm gonna close off here with this big ass rear wheel. Hope you all had a good weekend. Have a good weekend. My name is Miller. See you around, guys. And keep racing. Take care.